Hi guys, Mitchell Dale and Martin Lenihan here from Rugby League Week TV. Now Leno, Chris Sandow, villain or a victim? He had a little bit to say about Brad Arthur's coaching during the week, and the Eels have used that as a very convenient excuse to tell him to pack his bags and bugger off as soon as he wants.
Yeah, boo-hoo, Parramatta. You can't even stand a bit of criticism from one of your players. I'm not sure about this overreaction. I mean, look, they probably want to get rid of the guy. This has just given them a bit more ammunition, but really, you cannot blame them. They gave up a huge lead the other night. Chris Sandow wasn't the problem. He didn't let 5 tries in 10 minutes. The guy plays a bit of footy. He's exciting. The fans love him. The game, mostly these days, is pretty lacklustre. You know, Chris Sandow, I think, good on him. Let him play his natural game. Chrissy, take it up to the Storm, mate. You might even beat them.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. The golden rule in any organisation is you don't bag your boss. So he's broken the cardinal rule there. But at the same time, the game is very stagnant. It's very stale, lacking in a little bit of character, and a bloke who'll speak his mind. And now, as soon as a guy like Chris Sandow does, gets jumped all over.
Yeah, look, they've got Kieran Foran obviously coming next year. That's fantastic. But, you know, you still need someone else. He's a 5'8". So Corey Norman and Chris Sandow, for me, are the only two guys in that team really giving them any spark at all. They were fantastic for 50 minutes last Monday. They went to water. As I said, that had very little to do with Chris Sandow. It was their defence. Even Brad Arthur said that this week. So if they're going to beat anybody for the rest of this year and not pick up another wooden spoon, a lot of it, I reckon, will revolve around Chris Sandow playing his game, take a few chances, you know, unsettle a few opponents with a bit of ad-lib footy. Keep it going, Chris, I reckon.
And as he said, that was what he was allowed to do last year, and suggested that something seems to have changed somewhere to stop him doing it. He did get their Player of the Year last year as well, when he was allowed to play the way he likes to.
Yeah, look, Jarryd Hayne was there last year too, so I think that made a big difference probably to Sandow. They would have joined forces a fair bit. If Jarryd Hayne wanted Chris Sandow playing off the cuff, that would have happened. Jarryd Hayne pretty much would have run that team, I'd say. So, look, Chrissy Sandow, he's probably gone for next year, but you know what? Could be pretty exciting the rest of this year if they let him have his head.
Well, let's see what happens.